Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Quentin here and welcome to tutorial number 20, and in this tutorial I am going to be talking to you guys about Bootstrap modals. Now, Bootstrap modals or modals are probably one of the coolest things about Bootstrap. They're so easy to implement and they're really effective actually. So if we take a look at my browser over here, you can see I have a button that says press me, and if I click on this button we have a modal that appears, and there is a title, there is some content over here, and there is a footer. So there are three different sections to this modal, and that's kind of important for just now. I guess just now is again a South African term. You guys might not know what I mean, but it's important for later on in the tutorial. Great. So let me go ahead and close that, and I'm gonna jump back over to my text editor here, get rid of that content, and let's start coding it anew. So let's get rid of that, refresh here, and it's empty. And I see I didn't actually change the title. So let me go, what is this? Modals. Awesome. Great. So now we can get started with coding our modal. And you know what, to be honest, you might not even need this container and this row and that column, but I'm going to use them anyways. And I'm going to add in a button over here, and this button is going to have some text of click me, and then I'm going to give this button a few attributes. So one of the attributes that I'm going to give this button is a type, and I'm going to set that equal to button. And this is something I should have been doing for all my other tutorials as well, and I haven't been doing it because it is not necessary, but it is kind of good practice to add in that type. I believe by default it is type button anyways. So let's go class, and I'm going to set that equal to btn and btn-primary, and that's just going to make a blue button, as you guys know. And then we're going to be using data toggle again, and that's going to be set equal to something, and we're also going to be using data-target, and that's going to be set equal to something. So as you guys know, data target is usually always going to be the ID of whatever needs to be affected by this button, and data toggle is kind of what we're doing with the button. So we're toggling a modal because this is about modals. And I'm going to create another div now, which is going to be for my modal, and I'm going to end that div off, and this div needs to have a class of modal and fade, and then it also needs to have an ID of something. So let me just say my modal, because that's what's in the example, and you need to take this ID and place it in the data target of your button as well. So I'm going to paste that in there, place a hash, always remember to put that hash in there, and yeah, now we have our button and we've got our modal linked to that, but we don't have any content in our modal, so it's not going to display anything. So now what we need to do is actually add some content to this modal, and I am going to start doing that by creating another div. So we kind of have to nest this div inside of that div and give this one a class of modal-dialog. Then we need to add another div, and that div is going to have a class of modal-content. And inside of here we're going to have three more divs. So they really didn't make this easy for us. There's quite a lot of nesting going on. But let's create that div, and I'm going to give this a class of modal-header, and you kind of guessed it, if we're having a modal header we're gonna have a modal body, and we're also going to have a modal footer. So let me go ahead and get these classes in order, and from here I need to give my header some content. and I'm just going to say, like, let's put in an H3, and in there I'll just say a title for my modal. Oops. Okay, great. Content's in. Then for the body, let's just add in a paragraph, and I'm going to give this paragraph some content. So let's just say some content goes in here. Great. And for our footer, really we could put anything in here, but I guess something that would be nice is a close button. There is also a close button that could go in the header. But yeah, I'm just gonna copy and paste that. Sorry. This is a button with a type of button and a class, and data dismiss. So this is important. Data dismiss just tells the browser that when this button is clicked, we're going to close the modal. So let's go ahead and save, come back here and hit refresh, and now we have a button that says click me, and when I click on it, we have our title, we have our content, and we have the footer with the close button. Great. And I just want to show you guys that you don't have to have the footer or the header. So we can run this without the footer, and the modal works just fine. It looks great. It's not like sharp corners on the end, like indicating something's missing or anything like that. And we can get rid of the title as well if you just want to have content in the modal. So let's hit refresh, and you can see now we just have our content. We don't have the header, we don't have the footer. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Please feel free to leave a comment, like, and share this video. It's really going to help my channel grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one.